All right, let's get started. Today, my friend and I want to conduct an experiment. We will now catch a mimic, and then our scientist will move us inside this mimic, and we will penetrate the territory of the mimics.
Now, I'll set everything up on the computers, and we can start our experiment. I think everything will work out. Oh, great. Guys, you've already come with this mimic. Go into this special chamber, and I'll turn everything on.
I think it will be very cool if our experiment succeeds. Then we will be able to penetrate the territory of the mimics and find out the whole truth about them.
It's unbelievable, but it seems our experiment was a success, and now the guys are in the head of the mimic. We need to contact them via computer now and tell them that the experiment was successful.
Suddenly, this is really very cool. After all, you and I are in the head of this monster. There are so many control levers here. I think you and I will completely figure it out. Great! So you and I have already come to this village of terrible monsters, and they don't even suspect that we are undercover agents. And this is really very cool. We will deceive everyone. Now this is we now need to find their police station and sign up there as defenders of the village to find out all their secret information about who they are going to attack. Hello, officer. We would like to become the defenders of this village. Please give us weapons and conduct a briefing so that you can know all the main rules. We are really very cool professionals and will coolly defend your village. He believed us and gave them all the weapons. This is cool after all. Now we can start defending their village. We have a very cool weapon, and now we will need to inspect the area. Well, it seems that everything is safe here for now, but we will also need to climb up to the top of this large installation because there is a dynamite gun with which we will now shoot so that no enemy gets even close to this village. Also, we learned on the radio that these terrible monsters are going to prepare an attack on our village, and they are gathering an entire army. We will need to return to our village as quickly as possible and tell our good friend the sheriff about everything, so that he is ready for the attack and can repel their attack. I hope that everything will work out for us. How hard it is to defend this village because they have really dangerous opponents. But you and I have always dealt with everything. This will also not be a problem. Seems that you and I have done an excellent job with this job. Excellent. You and I have just run to our friend the sheriff's station, and now we need to get out of the body of this mimic so that the sheriff understands that we are not some kind of terrible monster. And now we can calmly go inside and tell the sheriff everything so that he is armed and ready to attack the sheriff everything. Now, we were recently in the Mimic Village as undercover agents and found out that they are preparing a gigantic attack on our village. You simply have to prepare the village for defense because they are gathering a very large army. We wanted to warn you about this so that you know about everything. I just had a great idea. Let's go to the bank again in the body of the mimic and rob it to become incredibly rich. I think that would be a great idea. And then we can buy you the coolest house. We need to do everything very quickly because you and I are really cool professionals and we can definitely do everything as needed. Hey, you terrible banker, give us all the money in the safe immediately. Otherwise, we will destroy you, and you have no other options. The guards have come here, but we must defeat them too, because you and I are strong. Hey guards, don't even think about fighting yourselves. Maybe we'll pay you, and you'll just be on our side. I hope we can persuade them, but for now, they're still against us, and this banker is trying to escape, so he doesn't have to tell us the code word. We need to catch up with him immediately. It seems that everything went just great. You and I took a lot of emeralds and became incredibly rich. And now we need to run away from this bank as quickly as possible so that no one even knows that we tried to rob something here, and everyone will think that you did something terrible. Monster, how come we came up with everything? But now, we need to go to our good friend the scientist as quickly as possible so that he can completely return us from the mimic's body and we can live peacefully. Wonderful. You and I have already come to the laboratory of our good other scientist, and now he will do everything as we need it. This is really very cool. Hello, scientist. We would like you to return us from the body of the mimic so that we can continue to live peacefully.
I'll do it now, very quickly and professionally, because I'm really cool, dude, and it seems like everything worked out great. Now you can live your quiet life again, and everything will be great for you. Do what you want, guys. I'll always help you.
Thank you very much. You are a really cool professional, and you freed us from his body very quickly. But no, this terrible mimic got out of the cage and wants to attack us. Huh? Hey, buddy, please. We will pay you a lot of emeralds or just leave. Let's agree on everything. It seems he understands us and says that he won't touch us, but we shouldn't touch him anymore. Then everything will be wonderful. How good it is that we were able to agree with him, and he will leave now, and we will be safe. I was already starting to worry, but in fact, everything will be great. And how cool that we now have so many emeralds. Now let's go and buy the coolest and most expensive house as quickly as possible. Wow, look here. There is a giant 2-story or maybe even a 3-story diamond house, which is made of diamond. And inside, there are emeralds and all the most expensive. I think that's exactly if we live in this house with you. What it seems we've looked at it enough and they really liked it. We're buying this house from you. Here, take a lot of emeralds. Now we will always live in this house and have a great time. It's really wonderful and very cool. Now, we can do whatever we want.
Let's see what's here in this wonderful giant house. There is absolutely everything. Whoa! There is a computer room and a gym and a giant big kitchen where you can eat very tasty. Let's go now and see what the cooks have prepared there. And there is simply an incredible amount of very tasty.
You and I ate for a very long time, and we ate really well. Well, it's already night, and therefore, it's already quite late. Well, let's now go up to the roof of our house because our cool bodyguards are waiting for us there. We must pay them a lot of emeralds so that they guard us around the clock and always look after us so that everything is okay with us. And then we will definitely be winners. How good it is that we have so much money that we can give so that they keep it always and everywhere. And there was a lot of it, and I am very glad that you and I can do all this. Because you and I are a really cool team, and we can always handle everything.
2 hours later.
I am the sheriff of this city. I order you guards to let us into this house because we are the main ones in this city, and we must arrest 2 criminals who live here. After all, they did not rob the bank. It seems you do not want to let us in. Then we will fight, and I am sure that we see.
I woke up from some strange sounds. What do I think I need to go outside and check what's going on there? Because it seems like our guards are fighting with someone. And it's really so because the sheriff came here to arrest us. And I really don't want to go to jail because I want to live in peace. And that's why we have to meet so that we don't get put in jail. And that's really bad. It seems we're starting to lose. And oh no, our bodyguards couldn't handle it. And now the sheriff has to take us to jail because we committed a very terrible violation. It's just awful, but the sheriff has already brought us to prison, and he says that we are facing many years for the game of beating banks and wanting to destroy this banker and his guards. And therefore, tomorrow, we will have our first correctional labor. And for now, he says that we will be in these small cells and we are not allowed to do anything at all because we are really very bad violators. And he also asked us to give up all the weapons, how bad it is. We got into really bad conditions, and we need to urgently figure out how to get out of here. Because I don't want to spend this to my life in this prison. How bad everything turned out. I didn't even think that she would expose us. But it turned out that we left evidence and the sheriff found out that we did it. This is terrible.
So your exceptional work begins right now. You will need to dig a lot of ore with our picks in our mine today, and you will need to work all day. And if you do very well, I will see. Maybe you can even rest a little. I will watch you in my office, so don't even think about resting.
We really have a lot of work ahead of us right now, so we need to pull ourselves together and work hard. But if we really work hard, maybe we'll even spend less time in prison. I hope they'll thank us and we'll be able to leave here. Well, we have pickaxes, there's a lot of different food here, and we'll have to work for a long time. But in any case, you and I are a team. So we'll do everything, let's do it faster, we'll help each other, and then we'll be able to do everything very quickly. Honestly, I'd like to escape from this prison as quickly as possible because I don't want to be here. There's nothing very boring to do here, you know? All you can do is work, and for free too, and everyone likes it. It seems like you and I are doing great, and we've already dug up quite a lot of ore because you and I are really cool professionals, and I like it. Now there's enough ore, and one of the main police officers said that because we work so hard, we can go for a walk in freedom today. That's really cool, because I'm very happy about it, because I want to walk down the street again. You and I came to our good friend the scientist, but no, look, he zombified the mimics, and now they are guarding him, and it seems he wants to take over our village. This is just terrible. We must stop him, otherwise everything will be very bad. How terrible that this scientist became bad, because he was such a good friend. We will have to destroy you for becoming such a traitor, and we will have to destroy you, because you did really terrible things that you should not have done. It seems that everything is working out well for us, but I am sure that everything is working out for us. Huh? And now, we will destroy this doctor. But now, there are still these terrible mimics left here who want to fight us. We must absolutely blow up everything here with you. We will put a lot of dynamite to destroy once and for all this laboratory of these mimics and this scientist who turned out to be a terrible traitor and not our friend. But it seems that everything went just perfectly for us, and we were able to destroy all the mimics, and now we can continue to live in peace.
Indeed. Today was a very difficult and wonderful adventure. We with you before the attack of our village. Also, we with you robbed a bank, managed to visit a cool house, and also managed to visit a prison. And how good that we have now cleared our village from this evil scientist.
Well, today was a hard day, and I'm very tired. So now I'm going to sleep so that tomorrow I can go on new adventures